Hi, this is Cass from Aussie Cass Plays, and welcome to part 38 of my Criminal Empire Challenge. As promised, we are joining Carissa and her little daughter Kayla and Bruce and Alfred in the Wayne Manor mansion. We've just started a birthday party. I've just got Carissa putting up some decorations because that's the kind of low-key person she is. This dude was meant to be in here. What? No, you're meant to be in here making food. So he's a terrible butler. Cook a grand meal. We're going to cook a turkey dinner. And then I want him to bake I think he has a carrot. He does. Let's bake a carrot cake. Little Kayla is in here, or was in here watching TV, although the TV appears to be off. So that's a bit confusing. We've got some of the Sims have just shown up. I've basically just invited Alex's family. No. No. It can't be Carissa's birthday. Oh my God, it can't be. I'm going to age her down a day or two, if I can. Because otherwise she's just going to she is an adult and she's close to being an elder because she's older than Alex and Ashley and they've got a week. But I'm just going to age her down a day or two. Or the alternative, actually. Even better. She has the points. We'll actually do it legitimately in game. We'll buy her a potion of youth because she has had a lot of surgery. So I'm going to get her to drink that real quick. Quick, drink it! Who are you being mean to? Crushing her dreams? Oh my God. You are a monster. She is a very bad person. For those of you who aren't super familiar with Carissa's history, she is evil and mean and ambitious. Did you drink it? Are you young again? She's had some work done, you guys. There we go. She's back to the start of being an adult, which does make her younger than her younger siblings, but those are details we don't need to worry ourselves with. Let's have Kayla say hi to her auntie Ashley. Let's give her a hug. Says she's watching TV. Obviously, maybe Carissa came in and was turn that trash off. Now, Kayla is, I imagine her mum is a tiger mum. She has 5s and everything. So, because Carissa was I will send her to tutors and they will educate her. I can't imagine she did it herself. Let's also talk to Lily, who I don't think Kayla has met yet. I didn't invite Dale because I think Dale has more or less... Oh, stranger danger. New person alert. Quick, I need a leg to hide behind. Oh, honey, Lily is the best of all Sims. I keep getting distracted. Dale is... he's a vampire. He's got the benefit of being not only older, but a bit more detached from this family situation. He doesn't hang out with these guys all the time. He's not in Alex's immediate sphere of influence. And he, I think, is seeing his family for what they are. He loved his mother, but she was revealed to have murdered a heap of Sims, including Dale's father, who he doesn't really remember. So he doesn't feel any kind of attachment to her. I think he probably is a bit sus of Carissa, which makes him the only one in the family that has any idea what kind of person she is. And he can see Alex and Ashley and their criminal connections, and he just doesn't want anything to do with it. He's a celebrity footballer, and he's tapped out. So he has not been invited because he wouldn't have come anyway. Oh, honey, what's the matter? How dare they? Who do they think they are? Somebody lectured her. I love how Carissa's pretending to be a good mum. Hey, honey. She looks so mad. How dare they tell me what to do? Don't they know who I am? My father is Bruce Wayne, and he is not Batman. All right. How's that cake coming along, Alfred? Put that in the middle, I think. Is that not in the middle? I want to add birthday candles. Please tell me I can add birthday candles to this cake. What is wrong with carrot cake? Why can't carrot cake have candles? Is it because it's got a carrot on it? Is it because carrot cake's not an appropriate birthday cake? Can't you tell it's halfway through and you still haven't successfully made me a cake? All right, let's just cook a regular chocolate cake, I guess. I wanted it to be a fancy gourmet cake, like cooked through the baking skill, which I never use. So everyone's coming in to get their food. She's still mad about being lectured, and I mean, she seems to be taking the whole being played with okay. Now, something I haven't mentioned, but probably should. If you remember the last time we visited this house, it was quite a different look. So all the floors were black. The bathrooms had, you know, darker tiles and wooden floors, and for the most part. Carissa's been exercising her influence on the family. She's been, like, nudging Bruce towards making the changes she would like to see to the house. They're not, technically they are boyfriend and girlfriend now, but I don't think they've ever really discussed their relationship. They've just kind of fallen into a boyfriend-girlfriend pattern. Like, they still have separate bedrooms and everything, but he also, you know, he looks after their daughter. I think I just clicked that off. I didn't mean to. They woohoo pretty regularly. They'll go to bed in their separate rooms, and then Carissa will just kind of show up in his room, and he'll be like, okay, well, I guess this is happening now. She hasn't gotten pregnant again. It's not really on her agenda to have any more kids. I mean, she's getting on. She might have had work done, but she is, you know, late 40s, early 50s. The Sims would let her get pregnant, but I don't really think that she should. Oh, look at Addison very angrily cleaning up. She's like, what's the point of having a butler? Look, honey, I agree. Now, Alfred does not much like Carissa, and clearly she doesn't like him. She's thinking negative thoughts about him as well. Once there's candles, I think I'll get Bruce to age her up. We'll get to see what she looks like as a child. I am very excited by this, I have to admit. I think she is a precious bean. She's feeling tense, wondering if she should end the relationship. Oh, she got bruised from playing with the kid. Yeah, she's feeling tense, being like, should I end the relationship? And then thinking to herself, well, no, because, you know, Bruce has got a lot of money. $1 million-ish. I think actually about 1.2 million of this is actually her money, not Bruce's. Bruce has got a lot of money in the bank. So maybe 600,000 of the household funds are his, and the rest she actually brought with her. The rest of the family don't know that, though. Okay, so Kayla has aged up. Now, she is spoiled in the sense that whatever she wants, she can have financially, but not emotionally. Bruce has done his best to be a good dad, but, like, not a great job. And like I said, Carissa has been shipping her out to tutors and that kind of thing. So I don't think she'd be evil. Proper would be tempting, like she's learned manners. I am kind of leaning towards mean, honestly. That is a trait Carissa has. And I feel like I could see her going down that same road, because that is the role model she has for how to be female is her mum. So to me, it makes sense. The other option would be snob, but I don't think kids can be snobs. Yeah, there's no snob there. So we'll go for mean, and we'll go for, I guess, social. We'll try that. Let's have a quick look at her. She's sort of done this jump and spin in the middle of everybody else. I will give her a makeover. She's so pretty. Oh, get your arm out of the way, Ashley. She's so pretty. What a cute little girl. Yeah, I will give her a makeover, but I'll just do it after the party. She's all right, everyone, come get some cake. Jason's over here making more cake by the looks of things, which is fine. Alfred is, aside from the fact he needs to pee, he's been hitting the booze. So he's drunk. Happy birthday. Shame about the party. I mean, called out. That's fine. Now, Bruce is in here congratulating Carissa on their daughter growing up so well and, you know, macking on him. And she's like, oh, Ashley's watching. Aww. She is saying yes. All right, I do obviously need to get a screenshot of this. All right, Bruce has surprised Carissa with a proposal, which of course she has said yes to because, you know, she wants to tie his finances to hers. Well, honey, can I get you to go to the bathroom real quick? Bruce and Carissa just got engaged. That is awesome. Now, Alfred is drunk and also does not much like Carissa. So I think he's going to have thoughts on that. What exactly he imagines he can do about it, I don't know. But, they got a sentiment. Oh, he's deeply in love with her. Some romantic moments leave a powerful impression, and Bruce will never forget how he fell even deeper in love with Carissa. I think she has completely fooled him. She's like, been the kind and attentive girlfriend, and she's been an adequate mother. Let's be real. It's probably the best we can hope for. She's been an adequate mother to his daughter, and frankly, he's been an adequate father, so he doesn't really know any better. So Alfred, on the other hand, I don't think is super happy about it. He's like, he knows what Makayla's reputation was. Everybody does, because, she was found out by the cops to have murdered a bunch of her husbands. And I think he's giving the side eye to Carissa, maybe thinking she might try the same thing. Now, he's gone out to talk to them, and Alex is like glaring at him like, don't you say anything mean about my sister, because Alex would not tolerate that. Alex is lecturing Bruce. Like, dude, you got to look after my sister, or just do it, man. And he's like, okay, I will. Look at Alex. He's about to bust out of his shirt. So muscly. I love how my Sims, the party's ended and they just don't want to leave. They're like, nah, we live here now. Let's give this little one a makeover. I also need to obviously buy her a child bed, because at the moment her room has a toddler's bed in it. But we will give her a makeover real quick and take a look at her. All right, you guys, this is little Kayla, all grown up into a child. She is beautiful. I can see a lot of Maya in her. I think Maya had a very similar face structure, like same kind of pronounced cheekbones, but a bit more of a jawline than some of the descendants of Makayla, as I like to call them. But I've given her, I imagine, trendy and probably quite expensive clothes. I expect this is all brand name. In the same way Makayla, actually, when she raised her kids were a projection of her reputation into the world, especially because she was a celebrity. So she was very conscious of what her children wore and the look that they presented, and she'd actually accessorize them to the current husband's tastes and all kinds of stuff. There's a bit of that going on here. So this is her little everyday outfit. We have a beautiful little formal outfit, which I guess if her parents are going to get married, we'll get to see that soon. That's cute. We have workout wear. We have a cute little Hello Kitty style brand name set of pajamas. This is her party wear, which I expect she'll be in when we load the game back up. We have swim. This is her hot weather gear. I know tights aren't super hot weather, but I thought these pants, I know they're probably designer ripped, but I wanted something to dress them up a bit because they looked a little bit run down, and I didn't think her mum would approve of that. So, and that is her cold weather gear. Not super practical, but quite well dressed. And I can't imagine this is the kind of kid that's outside in the snow. You know what I mean? All right, you guys, this is Kayla's room grown up to a child/teen, because she's got a double bed already. I thought about giving her like a bunk bed and stuff, and then I was like, nah, this is a princess and she must be treated accordingly. At least that's the attitude her mum would have. So some of the decor is the same, like this corner is unchanged. And I've just like removed the change table pad from the top of this set of drawers. This is her bed, and I think she is absolutely precious and possibly will grow up not to be messed with. Now, people are going home. Bruce is heading to bed, and I might just get her to go to the bathroom as well. Now, Alfred's downstairs making himself a drink. He's already drunk. He's pretty worried about the situation with Bruce and Carissa. He's been worried about it for a long time, but Bruce hasn't been particularly, are you a flirty drunk? What's going on? Oh, he's a sloppy drunk. Oh dear. He will act different than usual. So, he's hitting the sauce a little bit, and he, I think, then is going to give Carissa a piece of his mind. Now, Alfred is a good sim, and as soon as I had them standing in the same spot, he actually started cursing. So he's like dismissing her evil ways and arguing about her morals and, generally having a go. And she's laughing at him like, yeah, right. Morals. What would you know about morals? She's feeling angry from good versus evil. Also, warmed by a kiss. That's cute. I've never seen that before. So, they're arguing. He's having a nice drink. Now, Carissa is seeing an opportunity here. He's been drinking. Bruce knows he was drinking. And they're at the top of a flight of stairs. So she's actually going to push him down the stairs. Now, there's no way I can have the Sims do that. But we will have to imagine. So just bear with me for a second here while he falls down the stairs. Carissa, you're still at the top, honey. Come on, go back to the top. Right, he's tumbling down the stairs. Oh no, he's still got a drink in his hand, so that will shatter. And I'm actually going to kill him. She's pushed him down the stairs, and then if he wasn't already dead when he hit the ground, she's come down and finished him off. So I'm going to say cardiac explosion because obviously this is not a natural death by any means. I love how it's just such a sim thing to do. Like, oh no, I'm about to die. I'll just go put my drink down. We're imagining that's smashed on the floor. So he's died of a heart attack. She's going to come down and be like, oh no, he's fallen, and run up. Get Bruce. Bruce is in bed, so we'll have to go wake him up. Bruce, come quick. Don't witness the death. Go wake him up. You can... Oh, crocodile tears. Grim is not fooled by you. He's met you before, honey. Peace, Grim. I'm just going to go wake Bruce up. If you could wait, chances of him getting raped before Bruce gets down here, very high. Bruce, wake up. Something bad's happened. I heard a smash and a cry, and Alfred's fallen down the stairs. Come quick. Has he been raped yet? Yes, he has. All right, come down here. Can I get him to jog here? And I'll get her to jog here. So he's going to run down the stairs to check on Alfred, and Alfred obviously is no more. I expect him to be very sad. We'll have him come down and mourn Alfred. And I guess, well, that'll do. And she will mourn Alfred too. Laugh. Actually, she can't. She can't mourn him. She can only laugh at him. She's like, I'll go make you a coffee. No. So maybe you could do a respectful introduction to Grim. Be like, hey, he's feeling focused. He's like, look, I've had a lot of work on. Hates children, perfectionist and evil. Hates children? Is that because they can't die? I've never thought about that before. I think it's probably because they can't die. So she's going to compliment his outfit, I guess. Poor Bruce is obviously very, very sad. He's like, he's been my lifelong companion. He was the servant of my family. He practically raised me after they passed away. It's a terrible, terrible tragedy. And little Kayla has no thoughts on the situation one way or the other. I mean, she doesn't know yet, but she wasn't that close to Alfred either. It's like, oh, honey, it's okay. I'm so sorry. If I'd realized that he was that drunk, I would have made sure he got up the stairs. I would have helped him to bed. And he's like, look, it's not your job to help him to bed. Like, he shouldn't have been drinking that much. And she's like, yeah, I know, but it's not his fault. So obviously, they'll have to get the police in to investigate and everything. So she'll do all of the right things from that point of view. But I'm going to put Alfred in Bruce's inventory. He's gone to have a cry. Actually, one thing I will get her to do, just real quick, before I pop him away, we will laugh at Alfred. Because, yeah, you're dead. Sucks to be you. Oh, that animation left a little bit to be desired, didn't it? All right, you guys, I've switched households. We're at the same lot, though. Now, those of you who are old school watchers of my channel will be familiar with this sim. He has been once on the Criminal Empire Challenge, but he was a regular in Celebrity Gold Digger. This is Ross Nance. He was Makayla's butler. He was sent to jail for a life sentence for being complicit in a bunch of her murders, which was kind of true. it was a bit of a beat up. He didn't actually kill anyone and he suspected what Makayla was doing. He had a pretty good idea. But he went to jail for more than what he did because Carissa lied to the police. So he's come to Carissa's house. Now, something you should know about Carissa and Ross is they used to be lovers. Ross also used to be lovers with Makayla. It was very complicated. So he's rocked up and he's actually looking for Carissa. Wow. It's like, wow, look at you. Let's add them to a group and we'll imagine, because Bruce was in his room crying, right? So she was probably actually about to go to bed in his room. He's found Carissa in the house. He's shown up and the police were just leaving. So he came here looking for her. And I'm going to say ask her personality type. Hey, what kind of person, have you killed again? And she's like, I don't know what you mean. He's like, yeah, you do. You killed your mother. Like, you can't fool me. I know. And she's like, how dare you come into my house? You killed my mother. How dare you come into my house and accuse me? And he's like, look, I'm really sorry for the loss of your mother. It was a terrible tragedy. And I hear someone else died. And she's like, yeah, it is very sad. Now, while he's doing this, he's actually planting a bug on her. So he's like, I think that reaction was because he possibly went for a bit of a squeeze. Like I said, these guys did used to be lovers. We'll ask about her relationship. And he's basically saying, look, I'm not judging you for anything that happened. I am not here to... Words can't describe how I feel about you, Ross. I mean, that is probably true. She did use him brutally. He's basically saying, look, I don't want there to be war between us. Whatever happened in the past happened in the past. One of the things I learned in prison was to take responsibility for my involvement in my past actions. And while I didn't do everything I was sent to jail for, I was complicit in your mother's actions. I just want to reconcile, and I want to be able to, I'm very old now. He's probably in his 70s. I'm very old now. I want to be able to die knowing that I've made peace with the people that I've harmed. And he's giving her what he's like, it's a goodbye kiss. She's thinking about the fact she's engaged. And then he's going to leave. Now, he fully believes that she... the police were there. He knows someone died. He expects it was probably her. He doesn't think very highly of her or her mother. He still loves her mother, but he also knows who she was. Now, poor Ross has come home to his dinky little caravan, which is all he can afford. Because, I guess I'll pay the bills again. I swear this is the second time they've shown up today. So he's going to come over here and listen in on Carissa. Oh, he's got stumpy flu. This is what happens when you kiss evil women. I'm hoping this doesn't take too long because I do need to get back into the Jong household. I won't be playing them in this part, but I need to get back into that household before Zane has school. Because he's got 2 days left of university, which is very exciting. I expect the next part will be his graduation. So he's now gone home. He's accessing the information. Oh, look, he's got a picture of her from when she was... That was when she was a young adult, I believe. Possibly from when she was a teen, actually. She looks very young in that photo. So the backstory for these two is he was Makayla's lover. Oh, dude. He was Makayla's lover, but when Carissa grew up to be a young adult, she began to develop a grudge against her mother because her mother not only married on Orange Bailey Moon, who is Carissa's half-brother, who Carissa hated. So Orange became not only her half-brother, but her stepfather. So Makayla murdered Orange, and Carissa was like, oh, okay, maybe she's all right. Then Makayla moved on to Nathan, who was Carissa's ex-boyfriend, because he was a celebrity too. So at that point, Carissa snapped, and that was when she planned everything. But she, in the process, because Ross was like Makayla's side piece, who had always been very loyal to her, she was like, I'm going to target him. So he was an adult at the time, and she seduced him, and he ended up in this tangled mess with both women. So he's got evidence. Sure, some people have skeletons in their closets. I've got an entire graveyard in there. Now, I'm going to say he got evidence of not the situation with Alfred, but what he's hacked is evidence in relation to her finances. Because when Carissa murdered Makayla, she stole all of Makayla's money, which was over 1 million simoleons, and then lied to her siblings. The money they started with when they started the Criminal Empire Challenge was what was left. So she made out like, you know, Makayla's money was gone. She didn't have the money she pretended to, kind of thing. She stole it. Ross has evidence of that. So I'm going to end this part here, you guys. If you've enjoyed, please like and subscribe. You know the drill. Don't forget to wash your hands. I will catch you next time. Thanks for watching.